after him early.
Throwing on second and long. Tannehill. Well, this is intercepted. He was trying to get it to Davis. Isaiah Oliver with the INT. Well, not a good omen there. First throw of the afternoon, intercepted.
And I know what the fans are thinking right now. I hope there's not negative thoughts in his head going forward since that's his first throw of the game.
I entered that little tournament again when Jamie said the $10 joint.
Pretty easily and move on.
And you guys stream the game, so.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a first and 10.
Oh yeah, definitely could be in the next one.
After the interception, here's
how he picks it is the bull Mac. What's his name? Eisenwine or something like that. Yeah, bro, it's easy. That's easy paper for you, bro. No cap. I only enter because it's $10. You never know. I could probably have my good day on the nigga. You know what I'm saying? It's a $10 tournament, so.
Well, that's how you take advantage of
you just cash out from the 10. And how he do it is he takes out the best teams. He takes out the best teams, so like the Chiefs, the Ravens, the Saints, yeah, the Niners, yeah. Like this time I got the Falcons. I'm cool with that.
That's fielded in the end zone.
But how he do it is he picks a certain amount of teams. He puts them on a little like sheet of paper. Well, first he puts your name in a hat. He has everybody's name written down. He puts it on a hat. Puts it all on the paper and then puts it in the hat. And then he picks your name. He picks your name out the hat. And by the way he places it, it's like the order of like who you play.
To begin the drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start first and 10.
And then he puts all the teams in a hat. And then by how the order of the bracket is, like he goes from top to bottom for the teams. So however, the teams is random. But you gotta use that team for the whole tournament, and you can't use no custom playbooks. You gotta use actual team's playbook. Yeah, you gotta use the actual team's playbook.
Out of the gun, Tannehill. This will be caught by Brown. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. That one good for a pickup of 15 for
one
Tennessee.
Person must stream it though.
Ready. 52. Single, slot. Hey, you're ready.
On first down, Tannehill. He's going to air one out. And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
I don't think we'll ever get enough of watching one-handed catches, and when they pay off, they are spectacular. But how about the times they don't pay off and coaches go, two hands still works.
I know, but they go for them so often now that I'm almost starting to take them for granted.
Yeah, that's unbelievable, isn't it? Because these are sensational type plays.
Especially that one with the defender right there. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
At the Falcons' 31-yard line.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Well, I think he just acts as people that's in the Madden League joint that we're all in.
From the gun, here's Tannehill.
So.
Well, he's able to get it back to the 33.
This nigga with the Titans, though, I'm whipping his ass.
To me, it's pretty simple.
It's like, nah.
It's obvious, isn't it?
I forgot
got to start making better decisions with the ball.
That's now 2 interceptions in the first quarter. After interception number 1, there was a long talk on the sideline. And now he's made another mistake.
Yeah, he's just been kind of laying these passes out there. He's kind of been floating them a little bit. He's got to be more decisive in his reads and definitely more decisive in throwing the ball. Rifle it in there every now and then.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, and have them back on their heels.
Damn,
and that would cover beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here, and it'll be a 3rd and about 13. Out of the gun, it's Ryan. This one complete to Devontae Freeman. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It's a gain of 16, first down Falcons.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
They'll run for the first time with Devontae Freeman. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. A fake to Freeman. Now it's Ryan. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
So the sack pushes him back, and now 3rd and long for Ryan and the Falcons. From the shotgun, Ryan looking deep for Julio.
Ooh.
But when this ball's tipped and intercepted.
That's that Julio?
It's Matt Ryan, picked off by Logan Ryan. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line.
Oh, and that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
Tannehill and the Titans come up now 1st and 10 at their own 21. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And he's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line. Up from his linebacker spot, Deion Jones making the play. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Running from the gun with Henry. They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Ready? 60 outlaw. 2 right here. Ready? 5.
Tannehill going to throw on 3rd and 1.
Oh, my God.
Walker complete. His first catch, good for 9 and a first down. Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. He was trying to get it to A.J. Brown that time. That'll bring up 2nd down.
50, play. Watch the screen, watch the screen. Watch the screen.
Tannehill. And his throw is incomplete. The safety, Keanu Neal, there to knock that one free. So he's 3 for 7 throwing the football right now. Not an awful start, but also not the sharpest of starts.
No, I would agree with that. But if you're a confident quarterback and to play that position, you have to be. You just act like there's something wrong with the wind currents or something wrong with the ball. It is not you. Keep throwing. That timing usually develops.
He's going deep for Brown. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. The safety, Keanu Neal, there to knock that one free.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
On 4th down, here's Brett Kern to punt the football away. Kenyon Barner, deep for Atlanta. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And they won't risk defending a return here. That one's out of bounds, and it'll be spotted at the 14-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now South
looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 22. They had him back deep, got the interception, and now they start inside the 10.
Partner forgets starting inside the red zone. They're inside the green zone. From the 10-yard line in, a lot of teams call it that because that's the money zone. Get it into the end zone and make your cash.
Suddenly it's first and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. They hand off to their big tight end. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up second and goal.
A lot can go wrong when you call a play like this down in the red zone, but that's where you appreciate this from your head coach. He's not afraid to trust his guys to do the right thing, and as a player, that means an awful lot.
On second and goal, Tannehill. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. Jonnu Smith there to make the grab as they are now on the board here in the first half. Sometimes those tight ends are a mismatch. They found the mismatch there.
And that's exactly why you want to drop those types of plays, because coverage is just going to go to the natural guys, the guys that make the big plays on the outside. But if you work your tight end into it, that's a tough one for a defense to handle.
Tough. They couldn't handle it. It worked out for 6. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he'd taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They had the interception last drive, led to the tying touchdown, so 7-7 the score as they begin 1st and 10. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
Yeah, right.
This half, it's intercepted. Picked off at the 46. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
You hear me laughing, partner, and I'm not laughing at the situation. But sometimes you just get yourself into a rut. It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
Go, 70, Indy.
Tight end right. Hey. You got 3 down.
After the interception, here's Tannehill. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Solid coverage on the play by Devondre Campbell.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync. Only way to play good defense.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. One of his main targets, Delaney Walker, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd down. A shotgun snap for Tannehill. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's
not right this moment, I'm not.
Picked off inside the 10.
Put it up there, please.
Just out across the 15 to the 16-yard line.
Well, this is a defense that can confuse even the best of quarterbacks with their zone schemes. And here you've got a linebacker that's going to stay at home and just sit down in that zone. And this one basically comes right to him.
He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. It's a gain of 35. So the line of scrimmage all the way up to midfield now as they've got it 1st and 10. Here's Ryan. Got his man. That's the Pro Bowler Julio Jones. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. It's a gain of 11, and the Falcons pick up the first. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Ryan. Gets it off to Freeman. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They've become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Bravo!
To throw again on 2nd down. Ryan. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Touchdown, Falcons. Russell Gage with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half. And the Falcons have taken the lead. Koo able to connect on the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's interesting is, what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Deion Jones, the linebacker. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. This is Freeman on 1st and 10. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, Ryan. Jones has it. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. Throwing now, Ryan on 1st down. And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. A good spot to throw, and indeed they'll come out with 4 wide receivers here on 2nd and inches. To throw is Ryan. They'll set up the screen for Freeman. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. The Falcons going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the 1st half. Well, that last completion certainly not what they were hoping for, as now they'll try to convert on 3rd. Throwing again, Ryan. And he's got a man, Calvin Ridley. And he has the 1st down before he's tackled at the 5. Falcons going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side.
What we got? 51,
Who's? Some strawberries? It's disgusting. I'm dead.
Tuesday.
Ryan will throw again. Escaping the pressure right. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Trying to get that in the hands of Devontae Freeman that time. But it'll be 2nd and goal.
Never.
One receiver left, 3 to the right. A line of scrimmage, once again, the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal.
55. Check 55. Mike. I'm coming.
5.
Check 55 to Mike. Check 55 to Mike. Come on, D.
Again, Ryan. And that will be taken in by Ridley for a Falcon touchdown. Matt Ryan now 3 first-half touchdowns.
Oh, yeah, I'll take that 40 boosts per category.
The Falcons push further out in front.
That's one of the better examples of clock management I've seen. Whittled it all the way down just about and still put the ball in the end zone.
I'm winning, Shan. 21-7, baby. Talk to me.
Something really to take into the lockers here.
This one double elimination.
Up and good. And it's now 21-7.
This one, the first one was single elimination.
That'll be taken in the end zone.
But like your first game was like a little seeding type shit.
Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain.
Off, like,
we step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. That's fielded in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line.
Yeah.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. From the 21, it's 2nd and 10.
I ain't know it's an in-league type joint. Well, the name of the league that we're in is called MFL League, and it's an and it's called MFL tournament, so it makes sense.
Well, big play there, Ryan to Jones, 54 yards. We know he's good at catching the football, but then after the catch, he's got escapability.
Not only that, he's got some toughness as well, because you know he's coached very hard to make sure he battles through, breaks tackles, and then they finish with, but don't fumble the football.
So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10. This complete to Jones. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. Only a yard in the completion. It's 2nd and goal. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. To throw again is Ryan. Flushed out right. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
When you got your backs in the shadow of your goal line, you've got to be physical in that situation, because there's not a whole lot of space, not a lot of wild plays that can be run there.
It's put up or shut up time. Defensively, nice job just to make sure they didn't complete it on that play. Well, they've been so good on 3rd down all day long. Can they convert another here on 3rd and goal? Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Brandon, some of those windows that throw the football that exist when you're between the 20s, they don't exist when you're this close to the goal line. But as a former DB, I liked it closer to the goal line. Tighter windows made it easier to cover people, actually.
And his kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So put another 3 on the board. All things considered, a good opening drive to begin the 3rd quarter.
And as a defense, The way that this game is going, you're excited to see those points go on the board. Gives them a little bit of leeway to play with when they're out on the field, but they're real excited to see their offense score. Now they get to go out there and do their part.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half two.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And
I told you.
At the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
Where's my charger?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
Now a nice
yeah, right. Come on.
He holds it in. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 13 yards is the pickup for Tennessee and a first down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Let's go. Hey, Foxtrot.
Check, 59. Here we go. Check 59, Mike, go.
From the gun, here's Tannehill. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Grady Jarrett making his presence felt. He gets the sack.
I think we've seen this before. Someone's down 3 scores. That situation there, it's just going to add to their growing frustrations, don't you think?
Yeah, bad number 3 right now. 3-score game, third quarter. And now here's another interception. Picked up by Keanu Neal. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran the wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped.
He said
it could be
so
many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Ready. Watch it, 39.
Off the play fake to Freeman. It's Ryan. Airing it out, looking for Ridley.
That's a dot. That is a dot, baby. Good dot, Matt Ryan. Talk to me.
His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Falcons push further out in front.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his second touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. Koo able to connect on the extra point, and the lead is now 24. That'll be taken in the end
bro,
zone.
I already was you for 24 hours, man. Back in my day,
and
man.
Wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he'd taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line.
I can promise
the
you,
Titans
bro.
offense set to begin the drive. They
bro.
have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they
right, I was way
lose
worse.
and the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes.
Bro, I had a whole video about bro. I was way worse.
And we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Really didn't give anybody
I used to be him, bro.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking
The guy's man complete. It's a gain of 34. Obviously, they're not where they want to be right now on the scoreboard. Big plays like that, though, that'll trend them in the right direction.
Yeah, a few more like that, they'll be right back in the game. And if they can continue to do that, maybe they'll inspire their defense as well and get a few stops.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. To throw is Tannehill. It's caught. Humphreys. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. An 11-yard pickup for the Titans and a first down. Tannehill now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. Towards the end zone.
Dickhead. Baited you, dickhead.
Another interception. Picked up by Keanu Neal.
User.
Turnover there as his guys
User.
get the football back.
Baited him, dickhead. Bro, I baited him, bro. I baited the shit out ball, bro.
Next drive. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter.
I played 2 receivers in the middle of the field, not in the middle of the field, on the right sideline of the field. And he thought he could just get it to one of them, and he threw it to one of them, and I baited the shit out of him, and I ran over and picked that.
Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball.
Baited the shit out of me, bro.
Will be taken up. They'll spot it right at the 7. A gain of 6 there on first. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
59,
My son Calvin Ridley got 5 catches for 124 yards.
A fake to Freeman. Now it's Ryan. Caught by Jones. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 39 yards the distance covered on the catch and run. Boy, another big play late here for an offense, Charles. It certainly has had its fair share of big plays.
Coverage has been a problem all game long. And I would say that going along with that has been confidence. Because even if they had the right coverage, they've still dented them. And now it's been a real issue for them.
Yes. Yo, Shan, I'm busting this nigga's ass, bro. Hold on, I just scored. 37-7. Some boy named Richard Roy.
Continue to put this one out of reach. So another score there, and often you talk about
free lick, baby.
Defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has.
This is a lick, baby.
This game, and privately, the head coach will add a 4th phase. That's
no,
the coaching.
we're not.
And he'll tell the ownership that he tries to negotiate a new contract off of this win.
They are looking strong here in the fourth quarter. That's fielded in the end zone.
Nah, it really is.
And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And in enemy territory last time through the interception. We'll see what they do on this drive.
Can't wait to see how it alters what they
Stop.
decide to do.
Ooh, he's lucky. I baited him on that one too, but he's lucky. I missed it.
Do they want to lean more on the running game? It'll be an interesting sequence of plays that they've got coming up.
Does it often affect the play calling with the interception? How much does that change what you do?
I think it does, depending on why the interception was thrown. Sometimes it's just a matter of the defense made a great play, so you continue to come back. But if it's on you, if the offense just doesn't have the confidence, if they're a little bit shaky, maybe try and take the pressure off and run the ball a little bit.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. Now it's Tannehill. Trying to lay one up deep. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. So now 3rd and 10. They had the big play to start the drive, but 2 incompletions since. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
You got to get that ball out, baby.
Drop him for a loss of 13 yards, and it's also 4th down now. First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially given 15. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row. They were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. You know, these guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game. And that's always puzzled me a little bit.
Now a play fake here on first down.
Wide open. Tutty.
And will be taken in by
This is a fucking lick.
Touchdown. Calvin Ridley, 45 yards, as his guys continue to pour it on. Extra point attempt here still to come. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
If you want. Just see how because she's not that hot. Yeah, it's because she's probably eating too fast. She eating something?
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And a short kick, taking it about the 16. He's got a convoy, and he might be gone. And he's going to score. It's a Titans touchdown. Call that an 84-yard kick return. And the Titans are able to get a score back. Still
damn, man.
Very big on the scoreboard, but a little feather in their cap here.
Bull scored on me. It was 45-7, bro. I was cooking this nigga.
Well, then your team just
That was 45-14.
We'll find out if this is the start of a big comeback or just cosmetics as we go along.
Extra point put
He just ran a kick return back.
As they make the score
Lucky
just a
Sue.
slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play.
No Bobo, no Bobo. You don't need Bobo no more. You're 2 years old.
Yeah, he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. The outcome of this one, well, we know who's going to win it. It's just all window dressing at this point. Got me thinking, what's the biggest blowout that you've been a part of as a player, broadcaster?
Well, I'm not going to go to the player part because when I think blowout,
You won every game as a player.
No. I think about being blown out, and no one wants to go back to those memories. But, you know, when I was calling college football, I saw a game that, you know, a team put 70. I actually saw it happen twice. A team put 70 on their opponent. And in the NFL, in the 2017 season, I saw one of those changing of the guard games where a team that hadn't been very good before now was dominating and kicking around a team who had been ruling their division.
And that's when you earn your paycheck, right? As the analyst, you got to fill that time.
You've got to know what's going on out there and how it all happened.
Well, obviously, that begs the question, what game was it?
That was Seattle hosting Los Angeles.
Yeah. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The sack by Harold Landry, the former Boston College Eagle.
I think normally we would talk about this more with basketball players and football players, but let's adopt it in this case. He's a stat sheet stuffer.
Had the interception earlier, now a sack. What, he just needs a touchdown for the trifecta.
That's about all he needs, and he's going to go for it.
Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And it'll be Titan football.
At their own 38-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a look.
And now here is another interception. Picked up by Keanu Neal. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line. And that gives him now 3 interceptions in the game.
Well, someone's locked into what they're trying to get done in the passing game. When was the last time we had someone get 3 in a contest?
2011, wasn't it? Kurt Coleman.
Oh, yeah, that's
then
right.
with the Eagles.
That's right. Then with the Eagles, and I believe it was against Washington and Rex Grossman.
That's correct. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. It's a really nice 15-yard pickup, and now it's 1st and goal. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. They've got it first and goal in a game that appears to have already been decided. Here's Ryan to throw. Eluding the pressure right. Now he'll pull it down. And he is out of bounds here. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
Well, he did a nice job keeping his eyes downfield, waiting for someone to get open. But once the pressure forced his eyes down to see the rush, it was time to make a break for it.
Good yardage on first down. Now can they punch it in on second and goal? They'll look to run with Freeman. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
There's no doubt in my mind.
And do you hear that? Do you hear the...
It's not scales, right? I don't hear scales. Do I actually hear a tune being warbled?
I think the fat lady's humming.
Yeah, she's doing more than humming. She's belting it out right now.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And finding the tight end, Hooper. And they are just not going to let up as he is into the end zone here for 2 more. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches.
And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. Desmond Trufant with a sack. The corner blitz hits home.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. He's going to let it fly. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Out of the gun, Tannehill. And nowhere to go. He goes down to the turf in the end zone. Tannehill taken down for the safety. Things are just going from bad to worse now. It's a safety that does him in here, and that is one frustrated offensive unit.
They can't get out from under their own shadow right now. I mean, I know this is the NFL, but could you imagine a college crowd right now? Imagine what they'd be doing. They'd be chanting, "Start the bus," because they think this one is over.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Oh, look at this. Ryan's going to throw it. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Jarrell Casey with a little how do you do as he gets in there for the sack. Well, it was 2nd long. Now it's 3rd and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
3rd and long. It's Ryan. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked by Kevin Byard. A big offensive explosion help leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up
easy dub, Shane. Easy dub, man.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes
6
their
touchdowns,
job that much
510
easier
yards.
when they're scoring that many points, allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.